Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. 1. Surprise, surprise, motherfucker. The king is back. I don't know what you're thinking. Did you miss me? Okay, I'm back in the building. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure y'all smash that like button. We just doing some of this easy work, and we on top of things, so you know we loving it like McDonald's. I'm loving it. Shout out to Slip the Jab. We slipping all types of jabs. And we getting this work in. I got my coffee, so you know it's gonna be a good day. Hey, I think the Zodiac Killer made my iced coffee. Look at what the fuck is all this symbols and shit? Like what? Why did you do this to my shit? Fake ass Illuminati looking ass. Like you could have just bow right there. That's all y'all need to see is ego. It's the fucking Zodiac Killer. I was about to. Oh, I'm good. You can keep the chain. You a fucking Zodiac Killer, bro. I ain't fucking with you. You the Zodiac Killer. You the fucking Zodiac. You trying to? And I'm in the Bay. That's where the Zodiac Killer is from. You know what I'm saying? So that's the fucking son of Zodiac. S-O-Z. Son of Zodiac, motherfucker. What did you do? I just asked for it. My order wasn't even complex. It was something on the menu. I was like, yeah, can I get an iced coffee? The motherfucker coming right up. I will get you everything you... Oh, yes. This shit. You'll be knee deep. This shit, like, what the fuck is all that? Jason the hater. He said nasty ass coffee. How you know it's a nasty ass coffee? You ain't even tried this shit. Spoken like a true hater. These motherfuckers want to hate so bad. Okay. Motherfucker said, he said this shit nasty. He didn't even try it. Where I get it from? It ain't Starbucks. You don't even know where I got it from. You ain't tried it. Oh, that shit nasty. You sound weak. A girl, everybody's like drooling over this girl. Like, god damn, she fine. Hey, her pussy weak. How you know? You ain't never hit. What you talking about? You talking the pussy whack? Yeah, weak ass pussy. Everyone else is gawking at the girl like, god damn, she blickety blick. Hey, you talking about the pussy weak? How you know? You ain't hit. Talking about the drink weed. This is actually really good. The Zodiac Killer hooked my shit up. You talking about, oh, shit's nasty. You ain't even tried it. This internet, man. Internet got some haters for your ass. Like, if you ever want to get hated on, come to the net. That's where they're like waiting and shit. Like, I'd be like, what up, fight? Well, shut your bitch ass up. Like, god damn, I can't even get my intro out. Motherfuckers waiting to hate. I'm gonna set their alarm. Yeah, it's about the time he do his live streams. T-minus 5 seconds. They be waiting to hate and pop out with the hate. Like TMZ. Hey, Errol Spence, how you doing? Like, damn, y'all just pop out with the hate. Can y'all chill? I ain't never just waited to hate on someone said the player haters ball. Yeah, some real life Chappelle show. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with you ain't back with shit. Boo! You back with some more bullshit, you dick sucking motherfucker. Like, damn, can I get the intro out? I mean, really. Motherfuckers hate. I probably got dislikes. I ain't even barely said nothing. Boo this man. This shit is weak. I like so many other channels, but I'm not gonna go to them. I'm gonna come to your channel. The one I hate. Yo, fucking, that doesn't even make sense. I hate your channel so much, but I'm gonna make 18 accounts after the shooters get it rocking. You know what I'm saying? After my shooters get it rocking and get your dumb ass up out of here, you gonna come back. But you hate the channel. But there's all these other motherfuckers who's saying exactly what you say you like, what you want to hear, but you ain't getting, because I can see they doing videos one time a year and all this shit. I can see they ain't making no money in this game. So where's the support? Support your own. You don't like the message I got, support them. But y'all ain't doing that. We know where y'all at. Y'all coming here. Let's get it, man. Gang. Shout out to my dude Justin. He said, LOL, Ego, great. Air Show Sports said, motherfuckers coming back like it's Call of Duty. They be respawning with the hate. You thought you killed me? I'm back. I'm back to hate some more. Pacquiao Matisse, don't know. I'm just, that fight for real, I'm just kind of sitting back watching the fan, because I don't really see either of them fighting the Errol Spence, Keith Thurman. So, you know, I know Golden Boy just said, oh, Matisse wants to fight the best, but you got to look at the history. He fought Emmanuel Taylor, who Broner already beat, and y'all make fun of Broner. But Lucas Matisse moved up in weight, brought Emmanuel Taylor to a weight where he hadn't spent most of his career. Then he knocks him out. And then he fought some dude from Thailand, from Jean-Claude Van Damme's kickboxer. Nak Su Kao! Nak Su Kao! Nak Su... Like, who did he just fight right now? And then now he's fighting Pacquiao coming off of a loss. So, yeah, I just got to see either one of them. Hey, Eric, this guy, he was hitting a pillar like this. Like, you shouldn't fight this guy. Eric, listen to me. This tongue pull, he's crazy. He had, that's how Van Damme would do it. Shout out to Kickboxer, shout out to Bloodsport. You're not gonna call the cops? Not if we make a deal. What kind of deal? You can not earn katana sword by stealing. You're not Japanese. I wasn't going to steal it. Hey, teach me to honor you. Shidoshi. Shout out to the Jean-Claude Van Damme impersonation. Thank you. Van Damme was my dude. I was like really obsessed with Van Damme. Pause, not like that. But I was obsessed with his movies. I taught myself how to do his splits. I was at school and shit. Teacher was like, who got your homework? I got it right here. Hey, I was on my shit with the splits. I couldn't go all the way low, but I could get pretty damn close. I was doing it. Turning my homework like this. Who are you? Who sent you? Like, let's get it, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ego Van Dam. Ego Claude Van Dam. Let's get it. I am new media. Eagles Army. Bloodsport's one of my favorite. No. Bottom one. Dimmock. Bah! Ego going crazy. I'm the Jean-Claude Van Damme in his prime. I'm Van Damme in his prime. They like, God damn. Oh, let's go. Let's go, people. Hey, Bolo's a cheating ass motherfucker. He always cheating, throwing fucking flavor guide seasonings and shit, and Van Damme's like, damn. Oh, Van Damme started panicking a little bit. Oh. Oh my gosh, y'all tripping. Hey, slept on Van Damme, hard target. That's a slept on. That motherfucker, he said, the girl thought he was gonna kiss him. He took a rattlesnake out of the tree and said, oh yeah, it hit the rattlesnake and knocked the rattlesnake out. Listen, you a man's man. If you take a rattlesnake, punch him in the head and knock him out. That motherfucker said, what? And it punched a rattlesnake. And the rattlesnake powered down and shit. Van Damme is that dude. Y'all sleeping. Y'all don't even have people like that to look up. Y'all don't even have. Who do y'all look up to? Like, what? Like Lil Uzi? Like who's that? Who's the most like masculine like action star? We had like Stallone, Arnold, Killer. You know what I'm saying? Stallone. We had Stallone, Wesley Snipes, Van Damme. Who do y'all have? Lil Uzi Vert? I don't know. I just been out here for like 3 days. I don't know. I'm just third day of school. Like Liam Neeson ain't even from that generation. He older than me and everybody. Liam Neeson is like, y'all talk about Luis Ortiz. That motherfucker Liam Neeson. How you go from Schindler's List to Taken? Motherfucker been around for. He was around for Schindler's List. Motherfucker, oh, like he older than everybody. Somebody said they got Justin Bieber. Get the fuck all the way the fuck out of here. Yeah, I know. Like Bieber, I see the video. That motherfucker ran somebody over. I think it looked like they did some straight up Ezel shit, and it was like under. It's like my neck and my back, and Bieber's like, oh baby, what's wrong? Hey, that shit. Just Google that. That shit was so funny. He had this big ass truck. You know what I'm saying? He kind of short. He probably couldn't see over. Bop, bop. He's like, oh shit. And they're like, stop, Bieber, stop. And then a dude doing an Ezel underneath the car and shit. He's like, ow, my neck, my back, my neck and my back. He was under the car. Like, I hope dude's all right. But that shit was so funny. Bieber just, bop, bop. Oh shit. And everyone's like, stop the car, Biebs. And the motherfucker, my neck and my back. Oh my god, that was so funny. That motherfucker, and he couldn't do a hit and run because it was like all paparazzi. You would hit and they chase you and got your license and shit. You on camera. So that motherfucker, he couldn't do a hit and run. He had to do a hit and sit. He couldn't do a hit and run. I said he had to do a hit and sit. He had to just sit there till the police came. There's no run. There's too much cameras. He had to do a hit and sit. Let's get it, man. I don't know who the fuck said Wesley Pipes. Hey, y'all on that Pornhub today. Wesley Pipes is top 5 funniest porn stars. Maybe even top 3. Even, oh yeah. Lift that shit up. Lift that shit up. Bitch, lift it up. Straight to the... I need that juice. Like he what are you even saying? Like he just be saying anything. Like lift that motherfucker up. Yeah. Lift that. Balls deep. Balls deep. Past the wetness. Lift that motherfucker. Past the wetness. Lift that pussy juice. Give me that pussy juice. Like hey, them motherfuckers nasty / funny. I don't know what the fuck he be talking about. Hey, go watch the best, like Wesley Pipes. Yeah, making that all the way nasty. Yeah, pass the witness. Put some pushing you on my shit. Like, hey, bro, you doing, like, I fuck around, try to do all that shit with a girl, and she, like, put her clothes on and shit. I was like, oh, shit, oh. I was in character. Oh, damn, you leaving? You want me to get you an Uber? She's like, I don't know what the fuck you thought this was, bitch. Oh, shit. Nah, she didn't leave. But it was a little bit off-putting and awkward for all of us. You ever try to reenact some shit you seen on porn? Jump off the couch. Ah! Yeah, lift that motherfucker. Lift it up. Oh, gosh, we getting it. I said we getting it. I'm a straight entertainer. I can't. Oh, my God. I'm an entertainer. I don't blame you for watching the channel. We watching. Nah, I did that. I ain't gonna front. See, I'm a real motherfucker at the end of the day. Like, I'm just telling you what it is. You know, y'all fuck around was watching. Oh, okay. And then try to do some shit that he did. Cause boys are boys. You know what I'm saying? From a young boy, we do this. Like, not even just like no flicks like that. Like, bang, bro. I'm talking about just like action movies. We watch an action movie and try to recreate what we seen. Like, oh, remember when Arnold hit that? Like, I try to do all this stuff for action movies. So my progression as a man, when I start, you know what I'm saying, watching bang and porn, then naturally I'm gonna try to do some of that stuff, just like I did when I was a kid with the action movie. Like I told you, Van Damme, I was right here with it, with the splits. Y'all nasty. I know y'all try some shit from porn. Y'all just try some moves and shit. Bend your leg back, lift it up, lift that motherfucker. Smash the like button. See, Jackie Chan was my personal hero. I like Jackie, man. Jackie's like always innocent. He don't never want no trouble in any movie, but he always in trouble. Rumble in the Bronx. I don't want trouble. Rush Hour 1 through 3. I don't want trouble. You don't want trouble, but you trouble in every movie. Motherfucker never want trouble, but always be fighting somebody. I fucked with Jackie Chan. They was disrespectful in Rumble in the Bronx. Remember that little kid? He was like, hey, Jackie. He had that like high-pitched voice, and he was in a wheelchair. They like, get the fuck out. They threw the kid on the ground. Hey, I know my martial arts movies. Let's get it, people. Smash the like button. Hope you guys are entertained. Hope you guys are having fun. Stop watching porn. We here to talk about boxing. Nasty motherfucker. Nah, fuck this boxing. Let's talk about... You see that? Yeah, lift it up. Y'all nasty. Mr. Nice Guy was Jackie's best movie to me. Hold on, was that where he was on a train and this French dude was kicking his leg up? No, that's Who Am I? That shit was kind of hard. Jackie has some hard little choreograph. He has the other one, the Police Academy one. Like he was like a police. Oh fuck, what is that shit called? And then he started fighting the guy. And then the music kicked on. That shit was dope. Shout out to my dude J-Dog. He said, I just want to thank you, Al Haymon. Al Haymon checks signed all of my events. Let's get it, man. Police Story. Thank you, guys. Super Cop. That, yeah, I think they were called both, depending on what region you've seen it. See, y'all, man, I could watch movies with y'all. Y'all like good movies like me. Listen. I'm sorry, we had a little distractions. We talked about Van Damme, pornography. Do y'all want to jump right into it, or y'all want to do the roll call? Ip Man is dope. Van Damme is one of my all-time favorite. Hell, Van Damme gotta be in that action list. Y'all want to jump in or do the roll call? Fuck it, let's do a roll call. We didn't do it yesterday. City, state, zip. We going through it. Shout out to my dude David Ligon Jr. $10 super chat. Peace, ego. Wish it could be more. It don't have to be more. I appreciate anything you guys do. Keep hitting them with bombs of realness. I got you stuck off the realness. The name Fabulous. Let's get it. We shout out to Jackson, Mississippi, Reading, PA, Miami, Dade County 305, Florida, gang, Hartford, Connecticut 860, Kansas City 713, Houston, Trenton, New Jersey, Columbus, Ohio, Chicago, San Andreas, San Pablo, Sunset Park, Brooklyn, Windsor, Ontario, Canada 408, Mexico, Tucson, damn y'all fast, London, England, 423 Chat Town, Toledo, Oakland, Oklahoma City, Oakland, 773 Neverland Ranch. Come on! San Bernardino, man. Seattle, Washington, 808 Pasadena. I love Lionheart. That's a classic. Pensacola, Colorado, H-Town, Alamo Heights, Texas, Jersey, UK. Mannheim, Germany, 509 Kennewick, Washington. We up in the building. Shooters in the building. Vice City, Pittsburgh, California, Flood City, PA. Let's do one. We're doing 10 more seconds of straight roll call. Go. Vero Beach, Florida, Guatemala, 818. To the dislikers, better not state where your lame ass is from. 817 Fort Worth, DC, 713 H-Town. Police Story Series is Hard Body. Hell yeah. Sonora, BK, Frisco, Dayton, Gulfport, MS, Hawaii, ATL, DC, Dallas, Texas, 69. I don't know. Takashi, Cali, Brooklyn, DC, 202, Tampa, Gotham City. I'm Batman. No, not everything. Let's get it. I told y'all it was going to be a surgical summer. They will not leave me alone. Listen, I'm going to show y'all. This dude, this is just one random person. I told y'all, y'all going to keep doing this. Y'all going to keep getting this work. I would really drop it. We going to, like I said, we going to see who drops it first. All right, look. These are the type of comments y'all leaving. Look. So blame people like Carl Atkins. Nah, you Carla. This page sucks Wilder's dick so much, LOL. AJ would fuck that redneck up. Listen, you guys have been buried. You guys with these weak ass arguments been buried. But again, as long as they want to do that, then we got work to do. We gonna keep grinding. All this dick sucking and oh, you're sucking wild, all this extra shit. Okay. Now I told y'all this is like Eminem said. I wanted to not show you so you know you're not dealing with. I wanted to not show you. I didn't even want to take it down this road. But as long as these fans is doing all this extra, as long as Eddie Hearn doing his interviews, saying his piece, then God damn it, I'm gonna say my piece. So let's get it. If y'all want me to play it. They fell for the mousetrap. Y'all want me to play that ether? Let me know. I'm gonna play the ether. Y'all want me to play that ether? They fell for the mousetrap. We just gonna listen. I'm gonna take you in time, way back. If y'all want me to play this ether for all the protectors, yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? I'm gonna take you back. I'm gonna take you back to a fateful October night. 2017. If y'all want me to play that ether, because they won't leave me alone. I told y'all 9-10 times ago, stop fucking with me. I told y'all 9 albums ago, stop fucking with me. I told y'all I got the 9 on me, stop fucking with me. If y'all want that ether, let me know. No, listen, y'all, I don't think y'all get it. We gotta see these chats lit. I need to see it like a scroll. Like when you go to your phone and you flick the pictures up and it just, I need some hell yes. Y'all gotta get me hyped. Cause y'all got me doing real life forensic files type research. Wasting time out of my day to research shit I already know. So I need to see the chat moving. I need to see the comment section moving. Give it up. If y'all want me to burn them, if y'all want this ether, if y'all want me to put this stuff to bed again and again, we need to see this chat moving. We need put hell yeah, put flames, put let's go, put bomb squad, put America, whatever you want to go. I need to see this chat moving. We got to see it jumping. Get the like button up. Smash the likes. Pump it up. Pump it up. We got to work for this. I told you we at war. Some of y'all want to sit back and just polish your guns. No, we at war. The war has already started. We at war right now. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, okay. I told y'all I didn't want to have to do this to y'all. Shout out to Business Brain, $4.99. Hell yeah. He put his money up. Listen, I'm going to take y'all back.
And momentarily, Michael Buffer will make it official.
I'm going to make it official. Just listen. Study. Study while we met. Study while we mad. This is after the Carlos Takam BS stoppage. Post-fight.
Everyone knows where we're headed. What do people want? That's what I'm interested in.
Deontay Wilder.
But we know that Deontay Wilder is watching on Showtime tonight in the States.
Okay.
Is that a fight that you actively want to pursue?
It has to happen. It has to happen for sure. But I think it comes to a decision where you've got the IBO, the WBA, and the IBF belt.
See, study the play. Study why I would be mad. Ego Velli. See, I'm not even ego anymore. We was joking at the beginning. Now I'm Ego Velli because y'all pissing me off. Study why I would be mad. Look it. Listen to the players. Listen to faces. I'm trying to tell you. Eddie Hearn and Joshua have been setting this up. They've been setting up the play. They've been setting up the play. They've been telling you what it is before it happened. Listen. Study. He asked a direct question on Sky Sports. Do you want to fight Wilder? It has to happen. Do you want to fight Wilder? It has to happen. But study.
Oh, and they have mandatories. Providing I'm free, I can't fight Joe Bloggs from anywhere. I have to fight championship fighters, and these are fighters I have to compete with. That's how it goes. But what I was saying before is that now there's belts on the line, there's obligations as a champion.
See? Mandatories. Obligations as a champion.
And once I fulfill these obligations, my door is open to any challenger, providing it's Wilder, providing it's X or X. It's no problem. That's where I'm coming from. Yeah.
It's no problem. Providing that I'm free and I don't have any mandatories, because being a champion comes with obligations. They've been telling you what it was. This is October of last year. They told you. They set up the play. Oh, obligations, mandatories. We all know, everybody knows that a unification trumps all of that. So what is that? What are we really saying? He saw, to providing I'm free, you are free, because a unification would trump anything you talking about. Kubrat Pulev, Povetkin. You didn't fight Luis Ortiz when he was your WBA manager. Mandatory.
You want to keep hold of those belts, you won't be in a position where you will vacate.
So, like this situation, if I could have fought another heavyweight, it would have meant I had to vacate one of the belts. But everyone saw in my last fight.
See, he says if I would have fought another heavyweight, it means I would have vacated. That's not how it works. If you fight another champion, and at that time Parker was a champion and Wilder's a champion, then you wouldn't have had to vacate. If you fought Gerald Miller and then the IBF was telling you to fight Kubrat Pulev or Takam, then you would get stripped or have to vacate. So that's incorrect.
Hard out to work to get these, so I'm not just going to give them up for anyone. I want to fight, keep them, and move on. This is my dad, fresh from Nigeria. Yeah. I've got my family here as well.
Deontay Wilder will be relieved of that belt in 2018 from Anthony Joshua.
Look.
Tyson Fury, they're the two.
Vegas time fights back to Vegas.
See, why you even at? This is last year. Study why I would be mad. Last year you said, what do the people want? Vegas? Why did you even say Vegas? You just said your team decided y'all ain't coming to America. This is what we're talking about. Just listen.
I said no Vegas. So I think people want to stay here. And it's a beautiful thing. Look what boxing's doing.
Setting up the play. People want to stay here.
People flying in from different countries. It's bringing boxing back. It's uniting people. So let's continue to keep boxing growing in the UK. That's where I'm coming from.
Keep boxing growing in the UK. So you weren't interested. They were never interested in the first fight being a $50 million deal. The $50 million deal. They were never interested in coming to America, because he told you right then and there. This is last year. He's saying, oh, people don't want Vegas? Okay. We want UK here. He's telling you.
Well done. Let's have a word with Eddie Hearn.
Just listen. Study.
Not bad. Not bad.
And Eddie Hearn getting booed.
Guys, everyone.
Yeah, Eddie Hearn really getting booed now.
I'm joking.
Cheers, son. He's not done you any favours there. Eddie, what's the game plan? Reading your programme notes, you're talking about fighting 3 times next year.
AJ's told
You're talking about fighting 3 times next year.
me he wants the belts. Deontay Wilder.
AJ told me he wants the belts. Deontay Wilder.
He talks a lot. He's not really fighting anybody.
We know he's listening, so give him a message.
Listen.
Let you go, because the game plan, reading your program notes, you're talking about fighting 3 times next year.
AJ's told me he wants the belts. Deontay Wilder, he talks a lot. He's not really fighting anybody.
We know he's listening, so give him a message.
Deontay Wilder against Anthony Joshua has to happen. There's also a great heavyweight called Tyson Fury. We want to see him come back to the sport. Anthony Joshua wants to be in the real fights. I promise you, I promise the fans, he will give you the fights that you want.
He'll give us the fights you want. I promise the fan. Okay.
I promise you that.
I promise.
Deontay Wilder, Joseph Parker, Tyson Fury, they're the 2018 fights.
What'd that say? Y'all, listen, y'all think y'all can fuck with Ego Veli? Let's get it. Outlaw Immortal. He said, Joshua wants the belts. He wants the big fights. Deontay Wilder, he talks a lot, but y'all ain't shutting him up. He does talk a lot, but y'all ain't shutting him up. Right? He said, Joshua says he wants all the belts. We promise you we're going to give you the best fights. I promise you that. Some promise. He said Tyson Fury. Nobody's worried. Tyson Fury's fighting the motherfucker named Piano. Nobody's worried about him until he gets back. He's in shape, so good for him for that. But until he gets back fighting any type of competition. He fought a cruiserweight and kissed him in the mouth. And now he's fighting Piano. Love Tyson Fury. Great for the sport. But who the fuck is he fighting his last 2 fights? So let that man come back. This is the end of last year. Study why I would be mad. He said, we promise. Joshua wants to give you the best fights. The fans want to fight. He said Tyson Fury. He said Joseph Parker, Tyson Fury, and Deontay Wilder are the imminent fights for 2018. Not Joseph. First of all, you said 3 times. Now you're talking about fighting twice. See how this shit changes? All D time. Now you went from fighting 3 times a year to 2. Because even if you fought, listen, nobody would be mad if you were fighting Povetkin, but you were fighting Wilder in December. Fight Wilder in December. No one would be mad. We would just be like, oh, hope Povetkin doesn't spoil the party. But that's not what they're doing. Now they said, first they said February. After when they switched it to next year, they said February. Now they're talking about April. And then now Eddie Hearn's saying stuff like less money. So in 2017, you were saying Wilder talks shit and he talks a lot. But now people are like, oh, Wilder still has a contract and they took 4 weeks. What about last October? You should have got the ball rolling. If you really wanted to fight him, you was talking last October about fighting him. So how long does it really take? How long does it take to make a fight? Listen, I don't even have to do any hot seats right now. Let them talk because they're scurrying. They're desperate. They know they don't have a point. He just said it. This is
People from different backgrounds.
Listen.
Tyson Fury, they're the 2018 fights.
The game plan.
He fighting anybody.
We know he's listening, so give him a message.
Deontay Wilder against Anthony Joshua has to happen. There's also a great heavyweight called Tyson Fury. We want to see him come back to the sport. Anthony Joshua wants to be in the real fights. I promise you, I promise the fans, he will give you the fights that you want. I promise you that. Deontay Wilder, Joseph Parker, Tyson Fury, they're the 2018 fights.
Anthony, I should say, spoke about the politics, the belts. How do you see that unfolding?
Well, tonight was a mandatory. You fight that fight or you lose the belt. He worked so hard for that belt. Anthony Joshua has achieved so much. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight here in Cardiff. I don't think we should go abroad. I think...
Listen to him. Study why I would be mad. I don't think we should go abroad. That means to America, motherfucker.
Come back to the sport. Anthony Joshua wants to be that fight or you lose the belt. He worked so hard.
Listen, study.
Anthony Joshua has achieved so much.
He achieved so much.
I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight here in Cardiff. I don't think we should go abroad. I think we should stay right here. I think we should keep the British flag flying. That's what Anthony Joshua has done.
Listen, so you were never interested in the 50 fucking mil. You was trying to do your Wembley 2-fight deal. You already admitted it last year. Joshua admitted last year in the same interview. They can't fuck with me. I don't know why y'all think you could do this to Ego Veli. He said, I don't think we should fight abroad. I think we should keep the British flag flying. We should keep it right here. Anthony Joshua says, oh, they don't want Vegas. I've done so much. We should fight here. So you didn't have no, this is all posturing. Oh yeah, 50 mil, that's great. You would have took it if it was 50 mil in the UK, but it wasn't. And you want every advantage that you can get. because you're the A side. Therefore, that's why it didn't happen. Y'all getting bodied. And the worst part about it is this is their own talking points. This is not something I fabricated. This is what Eddie Hearn said. And this is what he's saying now. These young boys can't beat me. Hey, Kofi, I'ma sacrifice you. What you talking about? Everybody has a problem with what you talking about, so you must disagree with the army. So why is it Wilder's fault that this fight is not happening? You versus me in the hot seat. Kofi, stop having sidebar conversation. If you talk to anybody, yeah, you can smile all you want, put all the emojis you want. Listen, if your next response is something stupid, you're in the hot seat. You're already getting a strike one. So what'd you disagree with? Let's hear it. You're not coming in here disrupting my stream. What do you disagree with about this Wilder Joshua situation? Let's go. Let's go to work. I've been trained. I'm not worried about it. It's like a Navy SEAL. Navy SEAL ain't worried about a couple bank robbers or petty thieves because they're trained for this. I'm trained for this moment. What you disagree with? Don't disappear now. You was actively typing comments. Now all of a sudden you getting quiet. Now that the hot seat come into play. Smash the like button while we wait for this bum. We gotta wait for these bums. You see how his comments were coming back to back to back? I put him in a hot seat, he put a laughing emoji, and now all of a sudden he gets quiet. Don't get quiet now. This ain't that movie. It comes at night or whatever, where they had to stay quiet or the monster's coming. The monster's already here. So what do you have to say? Because I seen you have been disrupting the whole chat. So you in the hot seat, what do you disagree with? Listen, it's 37 minutes. You have till 38. That's 1 full minute. You got 1 full minute. We just gonna keep talking. You have 1 full minute to reply. 50 seconds now. So anyway, we're gonna keep this going. Like I said, Eddie Hearn and them, they told you, they set up the play after the tackle fight. We don't want to go abroad, aka we don't want to come to America, right? Wilder has to fight, has to happen. But then Wilder's talking shit, but then at the end of the day, you're not shutting him up. You never said nothing about Povetkin. Strike one. Kofi says, I don't debate with any emotions, I keep it real. Strike one. You didn't even answer the question. And you have 7 seconds. 5 seconds. All right, shooters, get rid of Kofi I gave him a full minute. We were just proceeding without him, and he didn't even respond to it. He says, I don't debate with any emotion. King Corleone, please remove him. Or somebody. Shout out to D21519. The dude had a full minute, and then the first thing he said was, I don't debate with any emotion. Okay, debate how you want. Just answer the question. That's what they refuse to do. Man, listen, I'm going to tell y'all straight up. If I was Joshua, I wouldn't want some of you guys defending me because you're not doing him justice. You're not making his side look better because they're saying stupid shit and then running off. You know? So like if it comes down to me, like somebody, I got a disagreement or there's a two-sided thing, you know what I mean, East Coast, West Coast or whatever with me, don't defend me. If you're gonna bring up stupid shit and talk about dicks and different stuff like that and not answer questions and you're getting drilled, you're making the side, you're making my side look bad. So I'd rather you not defend me. You know what I mean? Because this non-rational, non-logical, emotional responses, never answering the question, never coming up with a debate that has any rational merit. They're stuck. The comments I'm reading are stuff like, oh, Wilder, who's he fought in 40 fights? He just fought Luis Ortiz, so all that's out the window. That was a good fight. It was a challenging fight. He got past it. So you guys are holding on to for dear life. It reminds me of like, this is what they do with certain fighters. The black channels. Andre Ward, he had injuries at points of his career and he had legal trouble at points of his career. Even when Ward came back and he had like 2 or 3 fights in the same year, they were still calling him inactive Ward. There was a point in time where he was inactive. But if somebody has broke that spell, that dry spell or whatever, then you can no longer keep using that. Okay, when we knew Ward was fighting Kovalev and he had fought against Sullivan Barrera, then he fought Alexander Brand with the intent, which he did fulfill twice, Kovalev crescendo, then you can no longer, the inactive Ward no longer holds any weight, right? Oh, Wilder ain't fought no one. Okay, beat Bermane Stiverne, beat Luis Ortiz. So you can't keep using that. It doesn't even work anymore. And now he's trying to fight Joshua, another person that will give him clout or merit, and then y'all are preventing it. Oh, shit. James Souza killing y'all. See, I told you, my shooters got the bullets too. They killing Ortiz, or they calling Ortiz old at 38, yet Povetkin is 39 and Vladimir Klitschko is 41. See, this is what I'm saying. This is all nonsensical arguments, because you can't say, oh, this dude's old. Like let's say here, hypothetically, what if I'm like, we're talking about hip hop, right? I'm talking about hip hop. And I'm like, oh, fuck Jay-Z, he's old. I don't like Jay-Z, he's old. And that's your reason for not liking Jay-Z. I like Nas, I like Eminem, I like Dr. Dre, I like Tupac. Well, they're older than him or around the same age. So you get what I'm saying? So if your whole pretense is I don't like Jay-Z because he's an old rapper, then how do you like Eminem when he's about the same age, if not older? How do you like Dr. Dre? How do you like Snoop? How do you like Tupac? You know what I'm saying? If that is your true reason. These dudes is getting bodied, they know it. But anyway, I told you I came with the ether. Almost thought you would come with the ether. They set up the play after the Takum fight. I just played it for you. They said we shouldn't fight abroad. Both of them said, oh, we should keep it right here. Right? So when I say I don't think they were interested in the $50 million like they were making it, they tried to, see, they were looking for, to me, they were looking for way outs. How can we get out of this without looking like we're ducking $50 million? So they say, oh, we asked for a meeting. Listen, that's an easy talking point to dismiss. You want a meeting and you want a contract, but you refuse to agree to the monetary amount that you asked for. You being your fighter, Joshua, on tape. He said 50 mil, I'll take the fight tomorrow. So all they were saying is, no, we're not going to go through we're not going to waste our accountants, secretary, lawyers' time in printing up a contract if you don't even agree to the basis of the deal. We can fine tune when are we going to fight between September and December, at what venue. The biggest thing is, you know, it's in America, right? You know they're not trying to fight at the fucking skating rink, because it obviously has to be something to justify the investors paying $50 million for just the starting guaranteed purse. So you know they're gonna have to try to put it in a place that they feel they can max out and profit from. These dudes, it's like I feel bad, but I don't. Like, I feel bad for these guys because I'm telling you, I've seen it. This is not the way to grow your channel, but to each his own. These dudes, the more that comes out, you guys are always trailing. You guys are always the ones that look crazy in the end. Listen, how come I just played for you things that Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn said after their second to last fight, Carlos Takam, right? I've let you listen to Eddie Hearn on tape say, oh, we wanted to fight Wilder in September at Wembley. Two things that can't happen. Now his next fight is at September in Wembley without Wilder, right? You guys have heard the contradictions from their side, and it's just all put together. How come, my question to you guys is this, how come nobody does a Shelly Finkel compilation? Do you get me? Somebody answer the question. We'll do an open hot seat right now. How come you don't do a Shelly Finkel compilation of where Shelly Finkel said something that was drastically different than what he's saying now, and it's all on tape, it's all well documented, and it doesn't make sense to what he said to ESPN or whatever? I am waiting. Please, somebody step up. This is how I know who won. Why won't anyone step up and answer these simple questions? I just played something that Eddie Hearn said in October, that Joshua said in October. I showed stuff that he played 2 weeks, like he said a month ago or whatever, 2 weeks or whatever it was, and that is different from what he's saying now. Where's the Shelly Finkel one? Where's the tape of Shelly Finkel being like, oh, I told Wilder to only fight in America, and then now he's saying we'll go to the UK, or something that's radically opposite or different? Where is that? See, it's just like, I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but a lot of people underestimate this YouTube game. They think it's easy, like, oh, fuck, ego sucks, oh, I could do this, he sucks, he doesn't know shit about boxing. You try it. You do what I've done in the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? You invest in your equipment or get a mic or whatever, and then you have a live stream and just talk for an hour or two. You put out videos and make people respect your gangster and respect your opinion and your thoughts and your outlook. If it's so easy, that's the thing. If it was so easy, everybody would do it. Or when you see a guy like The Rock get in killer shape, or Creed get in killer shape for a movie, oh, that's just easy. If it's so easy, then everybody would be in shape like Michael B. Jordan for Creed. Everybody would be looking like The Rock if it was so easy. But the thing is, it's not so easy. So when it comes to what I just said, the Shelly Finkel, they can't do it. That's why they haven't done it. They would love to find Shelly Finkel footage and archives where he said something in October and it's not coinciding with what he's saying now, but they don't have that dirt. You know what I'm saying? They don't have it. So as a result, that's why it hasn't been done. But you see people challenging what Eddie Hearn has said in recent interviews, showing the proof, showing the linking to the articles and shit like that. I'm not saying, and don't get it twisted, because I know some people take something this big and make it this big. I'm not saying Shelly Finkel is the saint of all saints, or he's never done anything wrong, because I don't think most people are in a position, unless your name is Jesus, and I'm not talking Jesus, I'm talking about Jesus Christ. So I don't think anyone's perfect. I don't think Shelly Finkel is incapable of exaggerating or anything like that. But by and large, I think his story matches up a lot more than Team Joshua's side. The consistency has been more there with the Wilder side than it has been with the Joshua side. And I'm not, like I said, going above like, oh, Shelly Finkel is the saint of all saints. I never said none of that. But if you look at most of the sticking talking points, the things that are being argued, they've been more consistent. They're not these radical, like Eddie Hearn. Here's an analogy for you guys, or a metaphor. Eddie Hearn, it's so radical. It's like saying, yo, I'm part of the KKK. And then weeks later, you like, I'm a Black Panther. That's the type of thing. Like 2 weeks ago, it was white power, wide nose having. They're taking all the white man's hair. Like, you know what I'm saying? They think they're the best dancers. To like, yeah, fight to power. I'm a Black Panther. Like, that's how drastically different his statements are. Polar opposites, if you guys get what I'm saying. KKK, Black Panther, they were after two different things. Do you get what I'm saying? They're in two different sides of the spectrum. That's the comments. Look at Justin, it's like, white power, yeah. I fucking like this channel now, boy. Y'all trying to start a race war. I'm just using an analogy. You motherfuckers like, yeah, I'm gonna hit the fucking like button. I wasn't gonna like this shit. I like it now because he said white power. All the Aryans. And then the black channel, they're like, yeah, motherfucker. He said Black Power, Black Panther. Like, y'all starting a race war and shit. But I was just giving an analogy. I'm just saying how vastly different the statements are. He said, breathing up all the white man's air, they think they're the best dancers. Dave Allen retired. He lost to Leroy Thomas, Luis Ortiz, Tony Yoka. I mean, he's cool, but I mean, man, I'm just telling you, it's like this stuff is so drastic. Crips and Blood. It's like these things are too different that Eddie Hearn's saying. And then to top it up, like, and then like I'm telling you, Eddie Hearn has a lot in common with old media, like the old media YouTube channels that are struggling right now. Just look at people's numbers. Look at their volume of videos they're doing. Old media. You ain't gotta say no names. Just look at it. Just look at the old media. You know, people that do commentary videos and I fucking hate Andre Ward and PBC sucks. Just look at all them old media motherfuckers that never give credit, coincidentally. Never give credit. Just look how they're doing. And the thing about it is Eddie Hearn kind of panders, like what he's saying kind of panders to those channels and stuff like that, where it doesn't even have to be facts based. It could be based on what you feel or what you want to be the truth. But that's seldom how it works in boxing. That's why real recognizes real, you know? Real recognizes real, and then people see that. And that's why people grow. Listen, please don't start name dropping a bunch of channels in my comment section. If you want to name drop, go to their channels and name drop. Don't do that on my channel, because I consider that soliciting and spam. I'm not here to talk about no other channels. So please remove your own messages before you get removed. I'm not here. This ain't, listen, ain't nobody coattailing off me. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't mention especially the channel, like the channels that are saying the exact opposite of what I'm saying. Please don't mention them. You know what I'm saying? Let them grow on their own way. Let them do whatever they want. Much power to them. But anyway, it's crazy. But like what Eddie Hearn is doing, it kind of panders to that type of, like, where it doesn't even have to be logically sound. It's just, this is how I feel. This is how I want to feel. Therefore, this is what it is. You know, no real true substance to the argument. Like, and it's like a lot of the old media motherfuckers, I get criticized for whatever, right? These old media motherfuckers be so wrong, so wrong. Like Skip Bayless. Oh yeah, Conor McGregor, Floyd has never dealt with power. Y'all let him be that wrong, and then Conor, I don't know what you're thinking, and he said he dribbles heads off canvas, and then he was the one spilling about in the ring. I like Conor, but that's a fact. He wasn't fucking with Floyd in the boxing, even though he was confident before the fight. Y'all let Skip Bayless get on here and tell you how Floyd has never dealt with anyone when he's getting knocked out. And y'all just allow that. Y'all love when I'm wrong, but my shit don't be wrong like that. You know what I'm saying? Every sane person knew that Floyd Mayweather would beat Conor McGregor in boxing. You know, unless there was like this big father time had really caught up with Floyd in his 2 years off or whatever, and he was no longer the same fighter, couldn't take a punch. Everyone else knew it. And y'all let Skip Bayless say all this shit. You go, oh, he's just saying that for ratings. Listen, if you want to look stupid, if you want to play Kelly Bundy and be forever remembered as the person that played the doofus, then whatever. But I'm not about that. I want people to appreciate what I have to say and be like, oh, Ego, he really dropped knowledge. He really had good insight. A lot of what he said came true. He was like a prophet in this game, and he told some jokes and had fun with his job. I'm cool with that. But I don't want to be, no, I could say the most shot. I can get up here, start burning Bibles and shit for views. I'm not doing all that, because I don't need to do all that. I don't need to just get on here and just say racy shit just to annoy people or get views. You know what I mean? And y'all let some of these motherfuckers do this. And then it's just acceptable. Like I said, Eddie Hearn, it must be great to have get a cool cut and blue eyes, because he could say something and then say the polar opposite and contradict himself, and then people, they overlook it. They just act like it didn't happen. But let me say something. It, like, there's been times where I said something, like I spelled something in the title wrong, and everyone's like, oh, you fucking idiot. You idiot, you spell Wembley wrong. Like, so y'all mad because I spelled Wembley wrong, typing it on my phone. But then when Eddie Hearn says this, and then 2 weeks later he says something totally different, that's all good. But I spelled Wembley wrong, so I'm public enemy #1. You know what I'm saying? So when he says, well, like Freddie Roach would be like, oh, you know, I think my son Cotto, he's gonna knock Canelo out. I'm betting my house that Cotto knocks Canelo out. I picked Canelo to beat Cotto. I did a 7 reasons and everything. Freddie Roach could say that, and then be way off, and then what happened to your house? You should be homeless then. You said you betting your houses on Cotto, and he lost. Listen, stop name dropping people in my chat. Straight up. Shooters, be on the lookout. If they start name dropping after this point, and you start saying a bunch of channels who's saying the opposite of what I'm saying, get rid of them. Because it's not about that. I don't care if you ever mention my name, because I don't need it. I don't need people to mention my name. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in terms of name drop, and people mention me on videos that had nothing to do with me. Stop. There ain't no free advertising over here. Especially with the, like, if it's a cool channel, then that is whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about y'all trying to put old media names in my shit. Don't mention them in my shit. But anyway, smash the like button. We just working. Now you have Eddie Hearn saying that Wilder deserves less. Like, you just trying to create issue. Why would you say he deserves less? Like, what is the point? And then all that to say, oh, but luckily they still have the $15 million. So if you're not going to rescind the $15 million offer, what's the point of having that headline and having Sky Sports say, have an article with the headline, Wilder deserves less money? You're trying to brainwash, but listen, this is not, you know, this is not Nazi Germany or some shit where people didn't know what was going on and shit, and then you can easily brainwash the outside world what's happening there because they couldn't see. Now people have internets, they're smarter than ever, they have technology, and information is quickly passed. You know what I mean? And that's the reality of it. So you're not going to be able to brainwash people easily. No, I'm being real, because back in the day, you didn't have as much technology, so people didn't. How do you find out what was going on in Nazi Germany? How would you know what was going on if you lived in a different part of the world and you weren't living it firsthand? How would you know? It would have to get back to you. But what I'm saying is, the times have changed. Times have changed. There's technology. We know what's going on in North Korea. We know what's going on in other parts of the world, right? We know when there's a big earthquake in Mexico or a hurricane, you know what I mean, in Puerto Rico or somewhere else in the U.S. That's my point. That's what I'm saying. It's different. Technology and information is spread. We know Justin Bieber got engaged, right? I got alerts to tell me all types of shit. We know what's happening with the Trump Russia investigation. Excuse me, guys. Anthony Wright don't deserve no work. Listen, they don't have no argument. They just worried about how much people are making. All right, hold on. I got this one. Anthony Wright's bothering y'all. Anthony Wright. Anthony Wright. What do you do for a living? Anthony Wright. Don't have any other conversation. I have some questions for you. Of course I want the fight to happen. No. Anthony Wright, instead of writing paragraphs, what do you do for a living? We're going to break this down. Anthony Wright, we're going to prove Anthony wrong. Bars. His name is Anthony Wright. I work in the plant. What do you mean the plant? Caleb plant? What the fuck are you talking about, the plant? You Homer Simpson? What is the plant? You Homer said the Samsung. What plant? What are you talking about? Y'all be lying. Every time I ask these motherfuckers where they work, they be lying. Oh, I work in the fucking NASA. I work for the plant. What plant? He said the plantation. Oh shit, you a slave master. Oh shit. That be Anthony Wright. Anthony Wright's he's a coming. Hey, what plant you work? You work at the power plant. You Homer Simpson. You drink a Duff beer when you get off. What plant you work for? Let me know. I'm a call. I'm like, y'all got an Anthony. Listen, what plant? I'm a call right now. I'm gonna get to the bottom. I'm like, Anthony Wright robbed me. Is it you got an Anthony Wright? What plant? Tell me. Tell me what plant you work at. What city? What state? I'm gonna call him right now. I swear. We gonna see. Look it up. It's Phil's 66. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See. Phil 66. Hey, what city? Cause I just typed in Phil 66 and it didn't give me no direct location. He said Sweeney, Texas. Work contractor's name. Hold on, we're gonna call. We're gonna look at. Okay, you work at the refinery. Yeah, you work at an oil refinery. Or the chemical. Alright, you right outside of Houston. Alright, okay. I'm looking this shit up too. Someone said he argued. Alright, how much Anthony Wright? Give us a legit range of how much you make annually working at the refinery. Okay, you keep it real. So give us a range of how much. You don't have to say the exact dollar, but give us a genuine like range of how much you make at this refinery. Because we got some refineries out here in the Bay. Same setup. Anthony, we wait and see. You want to be in everyone else's pockets, but you don't want no one else in your pockets. How's that work? How's that work, Ant? Ant, why you don't want no one? I make $500 a week. So do you work 10-hour days, 8-hour days, 6-hour days? What, part-time, full-time? I don't know. How many hours a week? Or just how many hours a week do you work? Someone said before tax. How many hours a week do you work? Okay, so you full-time. Shout out to the people with job. Okay, and got a job, so we gonna give them. Okay, so we gonna do some quick math. 500 a week. So before taxes, you make about 2 racks, just roughly, right? You make about 2 racks a month. Why do you care about Wilder's money? Wilder's clearly in a different tax bracket than all of us. So why do you care about his money? How much money he's gonna get as it pertains to Joshua Wilder? That's what I want to know. Oh, look, he tried to big dog me. He said, that's after taxes, homie. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So you make more than that. My bad. He's, oh, that's after the taxes. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Ant. Okay, bottom line, do you make more than Wilder? Listen, do you make more than Anthony Joshua? No, not Joshua. We'll use Wilder because that's the one you was hating on. Do you make more than Wilder? You work 8 hours a day. You have a boss. And you make $2,000 after taxes, homie. Okay. Do you make more than Wilder? Hey, Justin out of pocket. See, people don't want to answer the hard questions. I'm just stating facts about the fight, not about me. I thought this was about them. LOL. No, but you pocket watching. So I just want to know. I'm trying to look into the mind of a pocket watcher. So you have a respectable job. You work in Texas where it's hot as fuck. So I know the refinery's hot as fuck. And you net $2,000 a month. That's cool. You know what I mean? Hopefully you're able to take care of everything you need to. Rent, car note, whatever you got to pay for. But why do you care? If that's your situation, why do you care so much? You making good money. Why do you care about what Wilder's making? In that regard. And then you said you want to see the fight. You said you wanted to see the fight. So what are you really saying? The fans that, my point is this, the fans that are prioritizing how much a guy is making, and that's their focal point. Wilder's never made, like, who cares? Floyd Mayweather at a point in time, like, okay, here's a prime example. Floyd versus Pacquiao made, let's say 300 million. I don't know exactly what it was off the top of my head. He made a shit ton of money. Let's say 300 mil, right? So since he had never made that, then why didn't people say, oh, Floyd, but you never made 300 million in one fight. You only made 32 million guaranteed plus back-end money versus Canelo. Who cares? What does that have to do with the fight? So yes, oh, Wilder, this is 5 to 6 times more than what he's ever made. Okay, so when Floyd fought Pacquiao and he made that much money, he had never made that versus anybody at that point. So who cares if it's 5 to 6? It's for that particular matchup. Everything's on a case-by-case basis. So if he fights Robert Guerrero, he's going to get X amount of dollars. He's going to get said dollars. But if he fights Pacquiao, then obviously the pot's going to be sweeter because that's the fight people wanted to see him fight for years. I ain't pocket watching. Yes, you are, bro. You said I'm not pocket watching because I'm just saying I don't think he needs that type of split because of what's him and Joshua's resume is. Bro, you are pocket watching because you would rather not see a fight happen as just to argue over like percentages and stuff. But peep this. You said he don't deserve that type of split. Eddie Hearn said on his own, he doesn't want to give him a split in general. You think that is fair? Honestly, in your heart of all hearts, that's fair to you. To give him a flat rate, with no percentage. You say, oh, he doesn't deserve this and that split. Eddie Hearn's not trying to give him a split in general. He's trying to give him a flat rate here. This your money. Get the fuck out of here. And if you lose, get the fuck out of here. We don't have to rematch you. That's fair to you. Resume versus resume or not. That's fair to you for this type of fight. Shout out to my dude, Anonymous Profess. He said, smash that like button, 916 in the house, Sacramento, Macramento. What up, brethren? Nah, see, bro, that's strike one. I wasn't even going to give you the strikes like that because you seem like a cool dude. But he says it is what it is. Nah, answer the question. See how they don't want to answer the question? Is that fair to you? Do you think that is fair? That's all you have to say. Don't be, oh, it is life. It is what it is. Is it fair to you? You were comparing Joshua's resume to Wilder's resume. Okay, you think Joshua's resume is way up here. I personally don't think there's this huge disparity like people are making it out to be. Yes, in a shorter period of time, based on his situation, his environment, his region that he fights out of, in less fights, he's been able to rack up some good names. But in terms of the quality of opposition, I don't think it's as crazy. It's not even really much different. The biggest difference is he did it in less fights. So answer the question, Anthony. Is it fair to get a flat rate for this level of fight for Wilder? Considering everything, his current resume, Anthony's current resume, you think in your heart of all hearts that's fair? What, you went back to the refinery? Why didn't you answer the questions? You gotta go. You had to clock back in. My fault. I said that while you talking. In my opinion, it should be fair because it seems like Joshua got his belts and got his name stretched even to America because of the work he put in. Bro, you're losing this one. How did he got his name stretched to America when they were calling him Anthony Johnson at the Warriors game? But then they accurately said they said Wilder's name correctly, but they were calling him Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua was calling him Anthony Johnson, and he was eating a hot dog looking all paranoid like that. So how did he stretch his name to America? Why did Clarissa Shields, see, now you're getting fucked up. Why did Clarissa Shields have better ratings than him in their respective last fights? A women's main event with a girl who has less than 10 fights did better viewership than Joshua versus Parker. That's a fact. You could say, oh, but Joshua's fight came on at 3 or 4. It doesn't matter. Women's boxing has never received the same level of respect and adoration as men's boxing in America. So if his name stretched or whatever you talking about, then why did Clarissa Shields in less than 10 fights do better viewership? Because like I said, hers was on Friday at a more of an evening time, but it's also women's boxing, which some people are sexist. Some people haven't given women's boxing a chance. A lot of people didn't know the girl Clarissa Shields was fighting. So trust me, even if her fight came on, no matter, she was up against something too. That's my whole point. Hey, put this, do y'all want to block him? He's getting killed. He said it's hard for European fighters to get their name out here. That's why I said, bro, you're not even, you're just wasting people's time now. Should he get blocked or should he get, he's already getting slaughtered. First of all, you just said that Joshua's name stretched to America. And then now you're saying it's hard for Europeans to get their name out here. You're all over the place like Eddie Hearn. Block or timeout, whatever the fans decide. Shooters, do whatever you want with him. You get him out of here. Anthony Wright. Change your name to Anthony Wrong. We're moving on. Whatever the shooters, I'm gonna let the shooters decide. Whatever they feel is fair. Shooters decide. Anthony Wrong, Anthony Wright, whatever. He's not talking about nothing. You're lucky James showed y'all mercy. You know what I'm saying? Some of the fans was saying to block him. But listen, you see how he just said Anthony Joshua deserves that split because he's done the right moves and stretched his name to America. But then his next comment after I asked him, I'm like, hey, why did Clarissa Shields outview him? Why did this and that? He said, oh, it's hard for Europeans to get their name to America. What are you talking about then? These dudes is all over the place. This shit is funny. Like I said, listen, if I ever get into a public situation like this main beef, whatever situation, me and Pee Wee Herman getting a beef, a war of words, don't defend me. If you guys come up with weak ass points that make me look bad, please don't defend me. I don't want it. Y'all making this shit look bad. Yo, smash the like button. We working. These dudes is getting slaughtered one by one. We eating veal parmesan. These calves, they ain't even bulls. They ain't even full cows yet. They calves getting bodied up. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, listen, this is funny. I told you this is child abuse. If you really want to argue that this is how you know we have won. This is how you know we have won. Because before, notice this is how they keep jumping from point to point to point. See, listen, I'm gonna break it down. Y'all want me to kick the science? If y'all want me to kick the science, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I'll prove it. I'll prove what I'm saying. If y'all want me to kick the science, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? I just thought of this. I'm gonna kick the science for y'all. Smash the like button. We got to get the energy back up. I know some of these hot seats, they don't want to go away, so it takes a while, and some people don't know what's going on. So we're gonna get right back focused. All right, listen. I'm gonna kick the science for you. This is how you know we're killing, because you notice the core points that I've made, Ego's Army has made, they've been staying the same. in addition, we just been adding on little stuff as new information pours out, new interviews come out. We just add on. But we're not jumping the fuck around from point to point to point where there's no fluidity. It's like we don't continue. It's like getting an ass whooping and then in the rematch you get your ass whooped again, but worse. You know what I mean? Like Jean Pascal versus Kovalev. It was just a continuation of the last ass beating. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Pascal did better in the first fight than he did in the second. That's how it's been. New media versus old media. The first one, when we first started talking about this, it was an ass whooping. But now in the rematch, you getting your ass whooped even worse. You at least may have, because the information wasn't fully out. You know, you were doing all right, like Jean Pascal versus Kovalev. You was doing decent, just because we didn't have enough information to immediately rebuttal you. But now the information keeps coming out. Now we looking like Kovalev, and you looking like Pascal, where you're getting done up worse in a rematch. Ron Gavro versus David Benavidez, another example of that. First fight was competitive. First fight, Benavidez even got knocked down. But you've seen the adjustments. That's what we do, new media. And we didn't have to adjust in that certain way like y'all was really competing, but they were so-called competing with us because not all the facts had come out. We didn't have enough information, or future interviews hadn't came out to the point where we could really jam you up. But now we got that information. So now y'all just getting really bodied in the rematch. You getting done up worse in the rematch. This is like, it's literally insane. And here's an example of them jumping around. Smash the like button. Notice Wilder said 50-50. That was one of his early statements. Not recently. I'm talking about back in the day when he said it. They said, fuck that. He don't deserve 50-50. Then Shelly Finkel said, it's not just about the percent. It's about what's fair. Then they're like 40-40. 40%, or not 40-40, 40-60 in favor of Joshua, right? Some people would argue, no, he deserved less than 40. Now the fans have went from Wilder don't deserve 50-50 or to he doesn't deserve a 40%, Joshua getting 60. He deserves somewhere at 27, 33 or whatever, to now he deserves a flat fee with no percent. Do you guys see? Do you feel me? So they went from arguing with the Wilder lovers, does he deserve 50-50, to does he deserve 60-40, to currently he deserves a flat fee of $15 million. And then Eddie Hearn does an interview, says now because of whatever reason, he deserves less money. You see how they keep jumping around? First, he didn't deserve 50-50. Then he didn't deserve 60-40. Then he doesn't even deserve a percentage at all. But you were arguing that he deserved 30% or 20% or 10%, whatever you said. But now you're saying he don't even deserve a percent at all. And then you argued for the 15 million. No, hold on. They argued for the 12.5 million and said he should take it 5 to 6 times more than what he's ever received. Now they're not arguing for that. They're saying he deserved 15 million, the improved offer. Now Eddie Hearn has rescinded that publicly, saying that he deserves less than that. Now they're going to, he deserves less than 15 million. Heady one, you about to get blocked. Get off that with the dumb shit. He's like, isn't anyone bored of these arguments yet? If you bored, don't come on the video. Go watch Netflix. Go watch YouTube Red. Listen. Explain that. No, he don't deserve 50-50. No, he doesn't deserve 40. He deserves more like 27 to 32%. Okay, he should take 12.5. Then they get offered 50 million and then they have to come with a better offer. Okay, he should take 15 million. And then the fight falls apart. No, he should get less than 15 million. They're all over the place. Do you get what I'm saying? You went from arguing what percentage he deserves to he deserves 15 mil flat rate. And then after you argue 15 mil flat rate, now because Eddie Hearn says, yo massa Eddie Hearn says he deserves less than 15, now you got to argue that. You dudes is getting done up. This shit is funny. And listen to the logic of what Eddie Hearn is saying. how does Wilder deserve less than 15 million because you say, in your opinion, his next fight is not going to boost his profile? So how does that a regression? Just because you think he's not fighting the level of opposition that really enhances it, why would he lose percentage? Like, how would his stock go down from that if he wins his next fight? Does that make any sense to anybody? Why would he deserve less percent because he's not fighting Godzilla? Like, what has he done to get a percent taken away from him? You see how ignorant that sounds? Oh, he deserves less now. Why would it be less? What did he do to get a percentage taken away? If anything, wouldn't it be neutral and he just deserves the same offer? Why would you even say he deserves less? Like, when I think of someone so-and-so deserves less, is because they did something. Like, they did something, they lost a fight. Oh, you're not worth this anymore because you lost. But if everything stayed exactly the same, if not, you just collected another knockout, another body, why would your percentage go down? All right, we got a hot seat. Vinny says Wilder's full of shit. Why? Why is Wilder full of shit? I just played something for you, but Wilder's the one full of shit. You're in the hot seat. Let's go. All right, Vinny. Eesh. Why is Wilder full of shit? This should be fun. Vinny, you have 1 minute. Starting now. Someone said my cousin Vinny. You have 1 minute. See, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just start putting them on the timer and then keep going. And then if I see them respond, then I'll bring it up. If not, they just get automatically blocked. So the show can go on. So we do, because before I just sip, drink, and wait and stuff, we don't have time to wait. I'm just gonna read comments and shit. Okay, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. Just take their offer and do your thing. Strike one. That's horrible. That's horrible. How? First of all, you're supposed to see. They try to say stupid shit to distract you. Vinny says Wilder's full of shit, and then I asked you how he's full of shit, and your answer didn't even explain how he's full of shit. I said, Vinny, how is he full of shit? Which is your first statement. And he said, to beat the man, you gotta beat the man. Just take what you did. What? How is that Wilder being full of shit, and then you make a statement that's unrelated? Strike one. You gotta do better, Vinny. 30 seconds. How is he full? You said Wilder's full of shit. I simply asked you how he's full of shit, and you said to beat the man, to beat styles make fight. What does that have to do with anything? Someone said Vinny from Jersey Shore. Y'all killing this, man. 15 seconds. Come on, Vinny, man. You gotta do something, Vinny. 10 seconds. All right, Vinny, it's looking bad for you. Shooters, get ready. Vinny almost up out of here. 4 seconds, Vinny. Hey, shooters, y'all can get Vinny out of here. He's purposely wasting time. He said Wilder's bullshitting. Okay, what'd he do? To beat a man, you gotta beat the man. Styles make fight. Life is about how hard you can hit. What does that have to do with the answer to the question? We move on. Like I said, we just keep keeping our body count high. But I really believe that Joshua and Eddie Hearn, they told you what they wanted, and said you just got to piece it together. But they told you what it was going to be. They said we don't want to fight.
London, Wales.
Listen.
Ireland, Scotland. Where else? Huh? Vegas? I said no Vegas. So I think people want to stay here.
No, you want to stay here. He said, I think people want to stay here.
And it's a beautiful thing. Look what boxing's doing. People from different backgrounds, people flying in from different...
See, they wanted to stay in the UK. It's very apparent because they said it. So this, to me, this is coinciding with what they've been saying. Ugh. Anyway, let's move on. Al Haymon is killing things. A lot of people still doubt this man, Al Haymon, even though he's getting mentioned in Drake's albums and shit. They're talking about Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, double feature, David Benavidez and Anthony Durrell. Shout out to Sheree Jackson, appreciate you. Well, that's a good card, man. That's a good card. Al Haymon, PBC, Showtime, killing. And yes, I heard about Demetrius Andrade might go to Matchroom, but see, this is the thing. I respect Demetrius Andrade. Interviewed him, I met him, I watched him spar. Great dude. But for Matchroom, the thing is this. That's not gonna be enough to immediately catapult DAZN, because in the public's eye, Demetrius Andrade, with his former promoter, Star and Banner or whatever, he hasn't really had the marquee fights and the activity level that would have fans be like, yo, excited. You know what I'm saying? DAZN is fairly new it is not fairly, it is new in America. So you need established star power. Andrade is a skillful guy, but unless you're making Andrade versus Danny Jacobs, which you can't do at the moment because Danny Jacobs has a contract with HBO and you're trying to catapult DAZN. So even if you made it, to my knowledge, you would have to make it off of DAZN, because why would they give up? They're getting killed by Showtime. So why would HBO release Jacobs out of his contract or allow him to, out of his contract, go fight on DAZN, which doesn't benefit them? So the only way that could get done is maybe if HBO got cashed out to release Danny Jacobs out of his contract or something. So once again, Andrade is a quality guy, but his recent career, he hasn't had the big names in tow. He fought Alantez Fox. He fought Willie Nelson, which was a good fight, good performance and stuff. But then he kind of disappeared and fought Jack Kukule. Wasn't his best performance. And then he disappeared a little bit. And then he fought against Alantez Fox. So it's been kind of spotty in terms of the amount of fights. If you look at the amount of fights that Andrade has had in the last 3 years or something, you could probably count it on one hand. So my thing is, Andrade's a quality fighter for sure, but the way the game is going, you have to put people in compelling matches that the fans want to see to get a brand new platform off of the ground. Point blank, period. So who's gonna fight on DAZN? Who's Andrade gonna fight? Boo Boo fight Billy Joe Saunders? I don't know. That's a Frank Warren. There's Eddie Hearn and Frank Warren. I just try to refresh it to see if it stops the lagging. I don't know what the fuck has been up, man. Just midway through, it keeps fucking lag. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix the lag. Did that fix it? I think I had a setting up too high. There's little options on YouTube you click. I think I had it up too high. It should have fixed it. That should have fixed the issue. If not, I don't know. I think I had the setting up too high, and then it was taking too much. Listen, if it's lagging, leave and come right back, because that should have fixed it. I turned the setting down. Listen, if you're having extreme lag, leave and come back. Leave out of the page, close it, and come back. It should be clear, because on my side it's showing that it's all good. Enzo, you want some work? We got Enzo. He think he a fast car. He think he an Enzo. You more like a Pinto. Yo, Enzo, you want the hot seat? What you trying to do? You ain't touching no M's, Enzo. Hey, Enzo, you ain't touching them M's. You ain't touching no type of. You ain't getting that bag, man. Listen, Enzo, what you trying to do? You want the hot seat? What you want an hour later? Huh? Like the candy, an hour later. How you want it? How you want it? You sweet. Enzo. Where you at, Enzo? Push the benzo to my Enslow. Oh my God. Where you want? What you want, Enzo? What you want to do? Okay. See, they just do drive-by. Hey, shooters, get Enzo out of here. He can't even respond. He flabbergasted. Hold on. He said anytime anyone says anything about Wilder, you block them. What do you disagree with? What do you disagree with regarding... I don't care if you say something about Wilder. What does that have to do with anything? What do you disagree with? Let's get to the root cause. Come on, Enzo. What you disagree with? Huh? Yeah, I had to turn the setting down on the stream because it wasn't coming in clear for some of y'all. Hey, shooters, count to 10, and if Enzo has not responded, because we're not waiting all day for these dudes. I'm trying. He said, like, if someone takes the piss out of Wilder, you block them. Strike 2. Get him out of here in 10 seconds. If he has not responded with what he disagrees with, we get your standpoint. You said I'm biased, but you won't explain it. He got 10 seconds. If he don't respond, then we got to get him out of here. The show must go on. See, this is what they do. Oh, you're biased. Oh, you're taking the piss. Oh, you chat shit. We get what you're saying. Suck your mom, you pussy. Block him. That's his response. He says, if someone says something about Wilder, you block him, but he's talking about suck your mom, pussy. Get these dudes out of here. Man, we kill it. We kill it, man. So you tell me who's really biased. What you refuse to tell me. Are you coming to Wembley? Not for no Povetkin fight. Give me Joshua Wilder. I'll come to Wembley for that. You ain't got enough stamps to your passport to fuck with young ego. Right? These dudes be crazy. You see what I have to deal with? Instead of just addressing the point, his name, calling, suck your mum pussy and all that. We know what that is. So, I can't wait for this DAZN announcement. Because I want to see who they got. Who does DAZN have? Like I said, Demetrius Andrade, that's quality. But I gotta see, this is the thing. It's boxing. I don't know who agrees with me on this. Smash the like button. Yeah, we definitely need to get over 200. I don't know who agrees with me on this, but the way I see it, with all the technology and the ways to watch fights now, boxing is going to rely heavily on how a fight is promoted, the pre-fight build-up, the level of interest that the fight fans have, and the matchup. There are not too many guys where they could do extraordinary numbers if they don't have the proper dance partner. Like, you put Canelo in there with Liam Smith, it did better than most, but it didn't do what Cotto and Canelo did, what Floyd and Canelo did, what Golovkin, because people still respect the matchup. It has to be a matchup that makes them get up out the seat. Hey, we don't want no buffering. We don't want no lag. I'm going to have a fight party and a barbecue. We're going to cook some carne asada. You're not going to necessarily cook carne asada and spend $100 at the grocery store for one night to entertain guests for Canelo versus Liam Smith. Now, you might have a few people over order a pizza if you're really about that and you're a hardcore boxing fan, but you're not going buying all these cervezas and beers and carne asada and all the ingredients and bullshit, you know what I mean, limes and lemons, and inviting hella people over and having a block party, house party or some shit, kid and play shit, for no Canelo Liam Smith. I mean, I wouldn't. But if it's Canelo and Cotto, Canelo Mayweather, Canelo versus Golovkin, 1 or 2, I could see that, you know, but it got to be worth it. Nobody had, like, same thing, Wilder Joshua. I could understand it, like having a big party for Wilder Joshua. Wilder Povetkin, watch it, but I mean, who's going to do that? By far, I'm talking about where they go all out, get prawns or shrimp, carne asada, you know what I mean, buy all these salsas and guacamole and a bunch of beers and invite hella people over for a Povetkin fight? For Povetkin? So, you know what I mean? That's just the reality of the situation, because that's what, listen, I can't even say it because I don't want to spoil it, but I got some shit in the works. Just know that. I'm always, my wheels are always turning. But that's what boxing's missing. That level of, like, where you want to, like, I remember I didn't do anything big for this fight, but I just invited a couple of people over to my place when Mayweather fought Oscar De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying? We ate good, just chilled out, watched the fight. That's what boxing's missing. We got to get back to that, where people want to do that. You make some weak-ass fight, nobody's trying to do that. Like, I mean, even though Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker is a unification, unless you're from New Zealand or the UK, you probably weren't doing that. You, like, I don't know one person in America. Maybe it's just me. I don't know one person that had a fight party for Joshua versus Parker. Now, again, I'm not knocking the fight. It is a fight of unification to see who's the best of the best. I have no beef with the fight. But I'm just saying, we got to get back to the big events. We got to get back to the big events, the proper build-up, where people are like, oh shit, Broner's fighting Amir Khan. Oh shit, we gonna, you know what I mean? We gonna order some pizzas and we'll have people over. You want to come? Mayweather, Cotto. Those are big events. See, Floyd, y'all talk all this shit about Floyd. Y'all ain't doing it like Floyd. I said it. They talk shit about Floyd, but they're not doing it like Floyd. They're not putting on big promotions that make you want to have a fight party. I don't want to have no fight party for no Joshua Povetkin when the whole world knows that you were in negotiation with Wilder. And the Povetkin, he, mandatory or not, that's a consolation prize. Why I want to have a why I want to have a fight party for second place for a consolation prize? You have a celebration victory party for the gold medal, not the silver bronze medal. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to silver and bronze medalists, but if you're gonna do it up and rent a mansion and stuff, it's because you got the gold medal, not because you had the silver or bronze medal or you the runner up. People, you know what I mean? The biggest events. Now I understand every fight's not gonna be that, but let's go, man. Everyone talks shit about Floyd, but they don't do it like Floyd. They don't promote in the same way. Floyd Mayweather, love him or hate him, you go, oh, you're sucking Floyd's dick, say all that stupid shit, but he puts on big events. Look at the fight with Conor McGregor. He knew what he was doing. He laughing all the way to the bank. Oh, but Floyd can't read. he could read the check when it come through, and that was the second biggest fight in boxing history. He knew what he was doing, talking his little shit to TMZ. Conor McGregor talking his little shit to TMZ. They had been building it up for like over a year before. I was in the Mayweather gym. I'm not gonna state my source, but he told me well before Mayweather was still retired. He said, man, they know what they doing. He said, it's already agreed upon, basically. Behind the scene, they know they're going to fight each other. That's why you see all this stuff. And this was well before the negotiation. This is when they were just talking shit to each other on TMZ. And guess what? That dude, that Connect was absolutely right. They knew they were going to fight each other. So realistically, Floyd is a genius when it comes to the marketing and the business, because him and Conor had been building the fight well before negotiations were like really public. They had been building it for a year. If you guys really do the research, because I remember Floyd said, it's ants to an elephant or some shit on TMZ. And then Floyd was like, who the fuck is that? And saying all of his shit. And another thing, listen, we got to get back to these fighters who aren't dull. These fighters who aren't dull. There's a lot of dull champions. I'm not saying be fake. I'm not saying be someone who you're not. I don't subscribe to that either. But a lot of these guys have great personalities, but when it comes to the cameras, they don't show that. They don't show who they really are. It's like they want to protect the image, or they want to be whatever. I'm sure if we kicked it with these fighters one-on-one, we'd be like, oh, this dude is funny as fuck. This dude's hella cool. This dude's chill. But then they get on the front of the camera and then they want to act like a certain way. Me, I've always been comfortable in my skin. I don't give a fuck. I'll put a wig on. I'll do whatever the fuck I want and not think two things about it. Not give two pieces of pit bull shit about what anyone thinks. That's just who I am. So that's why I'm comfortable in my skin. Because the person you see at the fights when you guys meet me is the person that's behind the camera, the person that's behind the phone. I'm the same person through in and throughout. How I act is how I act. That's how I've acted since I was a kid. You know what I mean? I've always liked to entertain. Always been a class clown. Always try to make people smile. Always laugh. Always did impersonations. This ain't new. I didn't just get behind a boxing like name or whatever, put on a mic and just start doing Bob Arum. I've always been like this. So we got to get back to big business, big boxing. Y'all keep talking about boxing as a business, but some people ain't playing the game right. You know what I mean? Like, even Joshua, he's done a lot of right things to get to this, but I think he could do more in terms, show more of who you are. When Eddie Hearn, that's cool, he's saying stuff, you get on the mic. See, Wilder's been doing he's been doing great with the PR stuff, because every single time people are gaining more respect for him, because through this whole Joshua process, you could catch him on Brendan Schaub, you could catch him on PBC, you could catch him doing phone interviews, you could catch him on Instagram updating the fans. Like, through this whole process, he's letting you know his side. Real people's champ shit. I seen archive footage of Muhammad Ali, and he's just in Africa walking with people. That's what makes the champ the champ. That's why I'm the champ. That's why I'm the people's champ when it comes to this boxing shit. I know a lot of people try to figure it out. What the fuck? Why does he chat shit and he's a shit house? Why do anyone even like Ego? Because I'm real. Because I'm the people's champ. Because I'm not afraid to be myself. Because I walk with you guys, the fans. Because I am a fan. That's why. Ain't no mystery. Ain't no like special recipe. It's because I am who I am. Take it or leave it. I'm one of y'all. I'm a fan through in and throughout. So therefore, I go wherever my heart carries me. We try new things, fail or succeed. We try, you know. I'll tell a joke. If it don't work, fuck it. Scrap that. What do we do? What's next? You know what I mean? I'm not afraid to lose, because I lost my whole life. You know what I mean? Came from the mud. Like, what is losing? I've been dead broke. I've been in the middle. I've been ahead. Like, you know what I mean? Where my bills are paid and I feel comfortable. So I've been to I've never been spoon-fed. Everything I've earned, I've worked for. So people got to start showing their personalities. That's why, that's why people, even the haters, the motherfuckers that talk shit about me, it's because I'm relatable and they think they know me. That's why they think it's cool to, oh, Ego, you're a bitch and shit like that. Because they think, you know what I mean? They think they're talking to me like how they think it's acceptable or whatever. But we got to get back to big boxing, big business, building up the fights. Like Canelo Triple G, big fight, controversy. What has Canelo or Triple G done except a couple of shit talking interviews? These dudes ain't doing it right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not doing the proper build up. Like, what have you seen from Canelo that excites you about September? September is not that far away. What have you seen recently from Triple G? See, people, they know they're getting the bag. They're getting a good amount of money. But, like, this is the thing with money. I'm going to tell y'all. Y'all want to know a little secret about money? I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret about money. If y'all want to hear a secret about money, can I get a hell yeah? We got to see the comments flowing. I need a hell yeah. I'm going to tell you a little secret about money. I'm going to tell you a little secret. I need more than that. I just seen a couple hell yes. We need more than that. The stream's back clear. The fans is here. I'm going to tell y'all a little secret about money. And this is a little bit inspired by Bob Marley because he says something, the beginning of it's kind of similar. Here's the secret about money. Money is a number. Numbers are infinite. Like if you say 1, 2, 3, there's always something after it. 4, 5, 6. If you say 4, 5, 6, what's next? 7, 8, 9. What's after? Then you got to start getting into the double digits. 10, 11, 12. So numbers don't run out because money is just a number. If you have money, there's always more money. Do you get what I'm saying? Like if I had $100 and I'm like, damn, I'm the man. What's above $100? 200, 250, 1,000. You get what I'm saying? So that's the trick with money. There's always more to be made. Like you can have $100 to your name and think you're the man, but wait till you get $1,000. You thought that 100 was something. Wait till you get 1,000. You're like, okay, cool. So you think 1,000 is something. Wait till you get 5,000. You're like, oh shit, I got $5,000 in the bank. But then you can always go up from there. You know what I'm saying? So if you thought you was the shit with 5,000, wait till you get 10,000, 15, 25,000. It never runs out. So a lot of these fighters, to me, it's like they're making good money, but they could make even more money than that if they put in some effort, like Floyd, like Conor McGregor's, like Adrian Broner, to the point where they're marketing them their own selves. You know what I mean? So if money is part of your interest or you need it to sustain to get to the next level, you could build an empire, find different ways to diversify, make more money. You already have a good fight, so find a way to make that good fight more interesting. Like get with your PR team or people, say, hey, how do I get booked on First Look or the Breakfast Club? I mean, First Take or the Breakfast Club or something like that. How do I build interest? Like Canelo Triple G. It's like they're waiting for, they're just training and they're not. What have they done recently to promote the fight? Don't wait. Do it now. What have you seen for the Canelo Triple? It's just like everyone just assumed, oh, we're going to make a lot of money. People are going to. But whatever that a lot of money is could be even more if you entertain people. Just look at Mayweather McGregor. That's the most recent big fight, and it's a classic example because they showed they ass in that press tour, which had people talking. Tell them that Blanco sent you and all that shit Conor was doing and dressing in like Joe Frazier with the fur, Floyd throwing up money. You work at Girl Collection, okay? You know what I mean? Doing all that. That's why where's Conor been since? Where's Floyd been since? They ain't working. They just relaxing, spending time with family because they did that damn thing last year. Made a shit ton of money. These dudes is like waiting for the fight to promote itself. It don't work like that. You got to get out there. I promote every day, whether it's making people laugh, doing live streams, posting on my accounts, watching a tutorial or something to get better or learn a new trait. Gianna, you sound stupid. You named after a porn star. There's a porn star named Gianna. Well, no one's tripping off you. You named after a porn star. You talking about they sellouts. How does that make you a sellout? Because you're able to take care of your family better? What are you talking about? Anyway, you named after a porn star, so I don't really have nothing else to say to you. Shout out to Mr. J for knowing his porn stars. Yeah, your name is Gianna. Just stop it. You talking about how you a sellout because of money? That don't make you a sellout. Conor McGregor, that could be his personality, and he just knew how to parlay it and finesse the game and make a lot of money, make people believe in him. So how's that? What did he sell out? What did he do? What did he do? What did Floyd do? These dudes is crazy. And it's always a broke motherfucker who got the most criticisms. Oh yeah, they sold out. How much money you got in your account? Maybe you should sell out. What you talking? Big Time is nasty as hell. Bangbros.com. Shout out to D. He said folks don't even know what a sellout is. That's what I'm saying. People be, oh, you're a coon. You're a sellout. You don't even know what a sellout is. You don't even know what a coon is. Because you made a lot of money, that don't make you a sellout. You got more money than me, you said? What did you say? You said more than you, G? More what? You got what? More what? You make more than me sitting on YouTube? What you do for a living? See, that's how we already know you bogus as hell, because you don't know how much I make. How you gonna say you see this is that internet shit. How you gonna say you make more than me? You don't even know how much I make. How much I make? How much I make? What was my last paycheck? You know so much. That's how I know you ain't about it. Because a real G don't say shit like that. They don't speak on someone they don't know. They don't speak on situation. My shit is not documented on YouTube. How much I make? What was my last check? Why does your life revolve around money? No, that's broke. See, he reverted back to the broke people shit. First of all, you say you make more than me sitting on YouTube. And then when I started stun on you and asked you questions, now you say, why does your life revolve around money? Nah, don't try to back off the blocks now. How much I made? What was my last paycheck? Huh? How much you make? What you do for a living? Come on, Gianna. Is that all you could say? Strike one. When you gonna answer the question? How much was my last paycheck? Since you know about my figures, my dividends, I couldn't care how much you make. Strike two. You can't care how much I make, but you just said you made more. So you entertained and you brought this up. I didn't just say, hey, I make more money than you, motherfucker. I didn't say that. You said it. So obviously you do care how much I make. And you know how much I make because you said it. Strike two. What else you got? How much I make? What was my last check? How much Ellie make? Huh? Okay. I'm TB Eagle. How much I make? Why you getting mad? Strike three. How much? You trying to set a record? You trying to set a record for the most lame responses? What you trying to do? You trying to set a record? How much you make? What you do? It's funny sitting here. Well, it's gonna be real funny when my shooters get a hold of you, because you ain't gonna be sitting there for that much longer. How much money you make? See how they don't want to answer questions? You have 5 seconds to tell me how much I made or how much money you make. 4 seconds. Okay. Hey, the shooters already clapped him. They said enough is enough. Hey, D, that's cool. Just hide him. Just block it. You see how they try to back off the blocks? He said he made more than me. And then all of a sudden, I asked how much I make. That was creepy. Siri be listening. He said, stop sweating. Just look at the responses, people. He said he made more than me, but then he couldn't tell me how much I made. Internet shit. I'm out of here. I got some stuff to do. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all don't disrespect the host. He said, why they hate you? Listen, not everyone hates me. That's men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And they don't hate me. They act like they hate me, but then they keep coming back. Well, that's a show, people. See, all this new media stuff, all you got to do is speak to what you say. We just hold you accountable for what you say. Don't say, oh, I make more money than you, but you don't know how much I made. You don't know my check. You don't know what's in my bank account. So we just holding you to your own words. That's what we doing this year. And the year after that. And the year after that. New media shit. If you speak it, then just back it up. They trying to sound like you. They trying to look like you. Why so much for AJ? You can't even speak English. What you want? Boxing news. What you want? You can't even put together a complete sentence. Why so much for AJ? What the fuck does that even mean? Man, y'all gotta leave the God alone, man. Y'all gotta leave the God alone. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Why so much for AJ? I think you missing a contraction or a verb or some shit in there because that didn't even make sense. Let me get up out of here. I'm TB Ego. He says, shut up. Hold on. Shut up, you Wilder. Hold on. Somebody, he already got blocked. Shut up, you Wilder fanboy pussy ass bitch. He can't even spell ass. Get these bums out of here, man. I'm out. Death Row East believing it. Why are they so angry? Shut up, you Wilder pussy ass bitch. You cocksucking scrotum. You bitch. You chicken head broke. YouTube begging. Big lipped fucker you. Like, why y'all so angry? Why niggas look bad? Y'all supposed to be happy and free. Y'all look like y'all wanted me to stay in jail. I'm out. Thank you guys for your support.